What if ghosting, the most painful and confusing silence in dating, is actually a form of dating authentically? Many of us spend time ruminating, trying to solve the mystery behind the lack of response. But the silence isn't a mystery, it's an answer. Today I'm revealing the ugly truth beneath the beautiful packaging that finally set me free from a cycle of love OCD. If you've ever felt like the future of your love life was tied to a text that never came, this is for you. Stay with me because I'm sharing how one man's disappearing act became the most honest thing he ever did for me. Hi, I'm Michelle Troutman, creator of the MyJourneyToLove.com blog, where you don't need to fit in, just show up as you are on the path to true love. If you're ready to trade dating rules for real intimacy, hit subscribe, like this video, and join the journey. Losing my dad when I was young as part of abandonment taught me to cling to men who showed interest, and ghosting seems to be another trigger for my tendency to ruminate over crushes. Remember the coffee date guy from one of my earlier videos? Here's the part I didn't tell you. Over the course of many months, this acquaintance came across as wise, grounded, kind, and respectful, all qualities I look for in a partner. On top of that, we seemed to share many things in common, including an intellectual rapport. But after we met and I showed interest, I was too shy to be upfront. Everything changed. His silence afterwards spoke loudly. It made me think and worse, ruminate. For someone who's creative like me, it can have a negative effect because I don't just have a low-level form of OCD. I can sometimes veer into love OCD, obsessing over what went wrong. My mind tends to go into problem-solving mode, considering all the angles, searching for answers that aren't always there. My ruminations can include the issue of whether I did something wrong, even if the other person might have been part of the problem. Maybe I was too old. Maybe I looked worse than he thought. Maybe I was too awkward. Hey, I don't always know what to say or say the right things. Maybe he went back to the ex for another shot. Yada, yada, yada. The most disappointing thing, after I pushed past the smoke and mirrors and looked deeper, was that his ghosting makes the kindness, empathy, and emotional maturity look like an act. The revelation that he lacked those qualities really hurt. It showed me he doesn't deserve a place in my heart. Was he cruel? Maybe. Was he incapable? Definitely. Either way, he's not my person. Regardless of the reasons for the ghosting, I'd rather have someone reject me up front than go silent. I take away from the experience a clearer picture of my ideal partner, and I thank him for that. And for the lesson that ghosting is a veiled form of authenticity. It's saying you don't want to move forward without words. It says, I'm not capable of the communication you deserve. Even if we dislike it, it's a mismatch filter that works. Being upfront about your intentions through clear coding is the only way to avoid being the person who disappears. So remember, you don't need their explanation to process the experience. Their behavior is the explanation. It shows you who they are. If this resonated with you, please share this video with someone who struggles with ghosting. Like and subscribe for the next video. And check out my blog at MyJourneyToLove.com for deep dives into the realm of authentic dating and what keeps us from practicing it. While you're there, take the Am I Dating in Disguise quiz to see if you're being real or putting on an act. The links to both are in the video description. And let me know in the comments, what's your worst dating ghost story? Let's talk about how you framed it in the comments. Thank you so much for watching.